miss that song, Hannah?
You don't include it in our intro.
I don't have the words to it, but I have the sound. I have the instrumental version. Is that not the instrumental version I have on the intro? Where the logo comes in? You haven't been watching my videos.
Well, it's like...
Hello, everybody. We're having a discussion. Hello, everybody. We're having a discussion. Oh, gosh. Hannah, have you watched any of the Carnival Glory videos?
Yes.
Just the one that made you watch? Y'all.
I've been out of it.
She is not supportive of my creativity. Yes, I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers. And if you've been watching the Carnival Glory videos,
hi.
I've been editing them this time. I never edited long videos before.
When you use epidemic sound, this is the advice I have, is that there's an instrumental version and then there's a version with words typically. And you may have used the instrumental version.
I did use the instrumental version. But that's the one you told me to.
No, I did not tell you to use that. I told you to use Furious. That was the name of the song.
That's the name of the song on there. It says Furious.
Yeah, but you didn't
tell me how to use Furious with the words.
That's common sense. You listen to there's words in the song.
Y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the Carnival Glory videos because I've been editing them. Because Hannah took a break from editing. But what's going to happen on Sunday, Hannah?
I don't know. It's a great question, isn't it?
I told Hannah she could start editing her Disney vlogs while I'm doing the Glory vlogs. Or she could start planning all the live streams. So she's going to make that decision on Sunday. We're going to see what Hannah's going to do. I love you. All right. So we do have a fun hour planned. We do have guests tonight. Tonight we're talking with Ricki and Mike from Klock Family Adventures. What? Because I'm swinging?
Yeah,
I do that when I talk. I move. They were on the booze cruise with William and I, and we just loved getting to know them. And Ricki and I ended up I think it was the last day realizing we love books, and we had a good discussion about books, and she gave me some great recommendations. And of course, Ricki's a ginger. So, so we're glad to have both of them with us tonight. Before we get started, I do have one announcement. Hannah has a slide she's going to show you. Is it going to take us out? No. Okay. I am planning a fall break group cruise on the Carnival Sunshine. Those of you that know me know that we live near the Charleston, and we like the Carnival Sunshine. It's going to be a 5-day cruise. It's going to Princess Keys, and it's going to Nassau. It is October 7th through 12th in 2024, which is this coming year. If you're interested in going with William and I on the Carnival Sunshine for a 5-day group cruise, it's going to be a very laid-back group cruise. And if you just want to rate, if you're curious just to see how much it would cost, there's a link in the description of this video, and it's a quick questionnaire. And then if you fill that out, then I can send you a quick quote. We already have some people that are going with us, and I'm excited about that. And if you're interested, just fill out the questionnaire. You're under no obligation when you fill it out. I'll just send you a free quote so you can see how much it costs. So there is a group cruise. It will. This is the second group cruise I've planned, but this is the first one I've planned as a promotion as anybody can join. So we'll be excited to have you. So if you're interested, fill out that form, and then I will send you a quote.
Where's the form?
It's in the description of this video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we do have some upcoming trips we always like to share. William and I will be on the MSC Seashore with some friends, Kurt and Marcia, in February. And then a lot of us are meeting at the Helen, Georgia meetup. Magnificent Germany by Darian. And Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel have put together this wonderful get-together, that meetup that we like to do in Helen. I think this will be my 4th year going. I think so. 4th year going there. And that's in 92 days. And it's just a weekend event, and it's really fun and really well organized. And then I have the Carnival Sunshine in April and in October now. And then Hannah and I will be going to New York City in June for a few days, and then getting on the Norwegian Joy to go to Bermuda.
Let's just pray that we have a good immune system.
Was the last time
Not the last time, but the time before that.
Was that not the last time you cruised? You got the Coco Roro?
No, you got the
Coco. Oh, you went in New York. You got the Coco Roro.
You went on a cruise and got Coco Roro.
I got the Coco Roro on the Sunshine one time. I got Coco Roro, and I got it in New York City. So she swears she got it going to the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, they pack you in like sardines on that boat. Let me tell you.
So that's all of our announcements. So let's bring on our wonderful guests, and we're going to introduce them now. And they're in 2 different locations, and they can explain that in just a minute.
I got one.
We got Mike, and we got Ricki. Ricki, you really do like you're related to us. That's pretty hair. So Ricki, I hope we don't get you in trouble, but you're at work. Is that correct?
I am at work. That is correct. I actually just had to run back to my office because I got pulled to the floor for a tile issue. So everything's fine.
We appreciate both of y'all for joining us. We are just so excited to have you, and we love y'all, and we love your channel. So we're going to say hello to everybody in the chat, and then we're going to jump into some questions for you all. And Ricki, if you have to run out, we understand.
Hopefully that was the last one.
I gotta sneeze. Okay, there we go.
All right, we have Keith, BDF, big Disney fan. Hey, Keith. And Keith always has a big countdown. 186 days until his 62nd birthday, 1,139 days or sooner until his next Walt Disney World trip, and 2,964 days or sooner until my next Universal Orlando trip. And there's Miss Meg. Hey, Meg. Good to see you.
And we have our guests saying hello.
And then we have the Klock Family Adventures saying hello.
I'm getting there. Good night. Oh, there we go.
There's lots of discussion going on.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary Ellen Dillon. Great to see you. She's she's a big cruiser, I tell you. And there's Anthony Simone. Hey, Anthony, great to see you. And there's Mr. Nick Tours, who Hannah likes to call.
One of my favorite Canadians.
One of her favorite Canadians. And there he is. There's Magnificent Germany with Darian. Did you know he's in the chat? And there's Danny D, the spectacular supporter. And there's Miss Marsha. Hey, Marsha, great to see you. And there's Cruising is Fun Anytime. We have a lot of people that were on the booze cruise with us tonight. That's good.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I'm there. Found it. Ginger.
And hello, Cruise Nuts. Great to see y'all. And there's Josh and Chastity from the Moonlight Adventures.
Oh, no.
He said, what's going on, y'all? I was telling Hannah about your bar crawl video while we were eating dinner tonight.
Okay.
Good time was had by all. Hello, Will G. Great to see you.
I'm getting there.
Getting there.
Mary Ellen says no illness at all. Good for you.
Good, Mary Ellen.
Good for you.
Mary Ellen's probably got a really good immune system by now with all the great cruises that she gets to go on. And there's Eric B. Hey, Travel Adventures with Eric B. Good to see you. Eric B. is a big NFL football fan.
And there's our guest.
And there's Ricki. Hello, hello.
I'm getting there. Almost done.
And we have Kurt. We have Marsha. Now we have Kurt seeing me.
And now I'm done.
Now we're done for now.
Yep.
So
actually, that's a lie.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Did you miss somebody? There's Denise and Dwayne from Bone Tired Travelers.
And now I'm done.
Now you're done. And Denise is also a redhead. The Ginger Nation. We also want to recognize our moderators that are here tonight. We have Anthony Simone, and we also have Meg from Megs and C's. And thank y'all for being our moderators. We appreciate that. And thank you, Meg, for posting a link to their channel. If you are not subscribed to Klock Family Adventures, please hit that subscribe button on their channel. I also have Meg just put it in the chat, and there's also a link in the description of this video.
Thank you very much.
So are y'all ready to answer some questions?
Sure.
Okay. For those that do not know, tell everyone where y'all are from.
You want to answer it, honey?
Sure. You must have forgotten. We're from Maryland, Southern Maryland, Calvert County to be exact.
Now, do y'all have a certain cruise? Like we have Charleston for now. It leaves in 2024. But do y'all have a certain cruise port that y'all, like your hometown port that y'all cruise from?
So not one that we necessarily cruise from. We have Baltimore. That's probably the closest cruise port. But we usually drive up to New Jersey and hop on a few ships out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked cruising out in New Jersey. We did a celebrity summit from there.
You didn't like flying there, though.
I didn't like the airport, the Newark airport, but yeah.
Yeah, we've been out of Baltimore twice. That our first 2 cruises were on the Pride out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't get any big ships in there, and
Yeah.
we did Oasis of the Sea after the Pride. We kind of got addicted to the bigger ships, so we started going out of New Jersey. We can get there in like 4 hours from our house, so we can leave the morning of, not have to pay for a hotel or anything. Just the parking's getting crazy up there now. Like New Jersey's like $275 for a 9-day, and New York was $360 for an 8-day.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I wouldn't drive.
You wouldn't drive to New York anyway, would you?
Absolutely not. That was terrifying.
New York is scary riding in a Lyft or Uber around it, and I can imagine driving it.
The funniest things, I had to like prepare my father of what riding in New York was like, because I knew he would be like, "Man, you need to stop slamming on the brakes." He would say something to the driver, and I'll be like, "Bro,
that's scary. You take your life in your own hands when you're riding an Uber in New York City or a taxi."
I got Bruce.
Well, hey there, Bruce and Cindy from Ocean Travel.
See
y'all.
Oh no!
What happened?
No, that's what he said.
Oh no, it's the clock.
Oh no!
Typical Bruce.
All right, I'm good.
So, the name of your channel, of course, is Klock Family Adventures. If someone asked you, what is your channel about, what would you tell them?
Well, we do cruises, theme parks, and we go to Vegas normally once a year. Or at least I go to Vegas once a year. The wife used to go every year, but this year she was a little busy.
Just a little.
So, each of you, what's your favorite thing to do in Vegas?
So I'm a tourist. I'm a big tourist and a foodie. So I love to go and try new food and go look at everything that I can. Somebody else loves to find a poker table.
I like going places. I like seeing the different things. I can walk around the casinos all day and just look at the different things, the different designs and stuff like that, because the cool things they have in them. I'm a construction worker anyway, so some things like that impress me.
For me, it's Cirque du Soleil.
Hannah's thing is Cirque du Soleil.
I got.
We've seen a few of those.
We've seen Con. We've seen the one that's at Treasure Island.
Mystere.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
you loved Cod, didn't you?
I like Cod, but O's my favorite.
Yeah, O's your favorite.
Yeah.
So we haven't done that one. We were almost going to do it, but we didn't end up pulling the trigger on it.
O is, I've seen O twice, and I got front row seats the second time, and that was the Splash Zone. And then I went and saw Call by myself.
Yeah, you did.
And then I saw the Michael Jackson one.
Michael Jackson. I like that one. Yeah.
Saw the Beatles.
I love the Beatles ones. That was my favorite.
Yeah. So
it's still there since they were redoing the hotel.
Still there right now.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They're talking about getting rid of it, but I feel like that's such a stupid thing for them to do because it's literally the Hard Rock Hotel.
The Beatles.
And it's the Beatles show. And I feel like that would be a bad move. But I have Mystere and I have Bad Apple. And then I'll be done with the Cirque shows. And I'll see O again.
Love was my favorite. I just like it because it was in the round. It was totally different because I'd seen one and O. But Love was totally different to me. It was just a different experience. So
we stayed at the Mirage twice. And we almost did it. But we ended up going to see the magician.
David Copperfield?
No, the one that
No.
He's in Mirage now. He was on America's Got Talent a couple years ago.
Lin?
Yep. Shin Lin or
Yeah.
Shin Lee.
Yeah.
He's good.
So, Ricki, where's the best place you've eaten at in Vegas? That you said you're a foodie.
So Prime, and of course I'm probably biased to it, but in the Bellagio, it's the steakhouse. I think their food was really good.
Mm-hmm. What's yours, Mom? This answer is the funny one. I just want to hear it.
Mine's a quick service place. It's called Ja Burrito. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
In the link, and it's like my favorite thing. I like that bowl that they have is so good, but it's a quick service one.
They're known for their sushi burritos.
It's odd, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm. She talks about how good that place was versus all the other places that you've eaten.
I know.
Is that the one in the back in the corner?
It's okay. So do you know, like, is it the promenade? What do they call it?
Yeah, the main thing.
Yeah. Well, so like the link has like the link, I think promenade, where it's like the shops and the restaurants that are like in between the two places.
It's like you're walking towards the.
Are you talking about down the alley to go to the Ferris wheel?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in the alley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just a happy accident, and it made me happy. So I don't know.
This last time I just stayed at the link.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ja Burritos. Mom's like, we should open up a franchise.
We should open a franchise and bring it over here. Yeah, that was really odd. I mean, I'm not. I guess we do fine dining, but I don't know. It was a different thing.
My favorite thing was nachos from Nacho Mama. Not Nacho Mamas, Nacho Daddies.
And we really don't eat like that. I guess it's because we don't eat like that. When we eat out, we're like, yay, fast food stuff. Party. So when did you start your YouTube channel, and why did you start vlogging?
Well, we started in August of 21. And I started a little differently than most people. Most people say they do it just to record their stuff. I actually did it to try to make a little bit of money off of it because I plan on retiring at 55, and I'll get most of my retirement, but I won't get the whole thing. So I was hoping to get some kind of little bit to get me to 62 to where I get the rest of my retirement. And to share different experiences. I'm pretty cheap, so I like to do different videos on saving money on different things you do. So but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been holding that season for 2 minutes. I'm so sorry.
That was pitiful.
Okay. Go ahead.
You all right?
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
So since we have many vloggers in the chat, people that like to dabble on YouTube and people that do a lot of YouTube, what do you use to film your videos?
Most of it, I have all kinds of different cameras, but 99% of my stuff comes off my phone.
Yeah.
I have a DJI Pocket 2. I have a VZ1. I have a Insta360. I have a GoPro, and 99% of it comes off the phone.
Because you had something new on the Glory, didn't you?
The Insta360.
So Ricki, what do you get him for Christmas? Toys for video?
He got an entire green screen last year, a whole setup. It had lights. It came with the screen. It came with everything. Where is it?
We don't have room for it right here.
We do not.
You can do like we do and use a blanket.
No.
They won't have room for it.
Yeah, you have to figure out where to hang it. There's shelves. I was telling Mike earlier, this is my craft room, and these are shelves with craft supplies because I have an Etsy store, and we just clip the blanket to the top of the shelves.
We got Together We Travel.
Hello, Together We Travel.
Going on wheel.
Mary Ellen Dillon says she takes the train.
Oh wow,
That's what I did.
yeah.
That's what I'm doing next time when I go to New York. I can go right to DC and have either my wife or my son or somebody drop me off at Union Station, or we
Yeah.
figure out what parking is there for the week and just take the train up.
Train travel's nice, except for when you're riding from mid-Jersey up to the city, and you got 20 Santa Clauses who have pre-gamed for a Santa Claus bar crawl in New York City.
That would happen to you, huh?
Yes. And I was just sitting here going, what have I walked into?
That would have
on
made
this
an amazing
train?
TikTok. You didn't think about that back
And then we
did
get
you?
off the train and there's all these Santa Clauses. And I'm just like, what is going on in this world? Yeah, that was my first New York experience.
But yeah, I record some things on my camera, but I use my iPhone most of the time now. I used to be really dedicated to using that camera all the time, but it's easier to use the iPhone. So what do you use
It's just
to
so much
edit your
easier.
videos?
What'd you say?
I'm just saying it's so much easier because then I can do my shorts right off of there. And of course, I use a gimbal with it because my hands are way too shaky to not use gimbal. But as far as editing goes, I was using iMovie forever, and then the iMovie started crashing on me, so I started using Filmora. So I've only been using that for about 2 months now or something.
Yeah. When talking about shaky, I've been editing. We did the chef's table on the Glory, and I've been editing the video for that.
Yeah, tell me about it. What were you about to say? I'm just waiting for it. Just tell me. What were you about to say?
It was the night that after we did Paradise Beach Club, and the ship was shaking, and I'm looking at all the videos, and I was filming the food on my camera, and it looks like I was like, oh crap.
You see the struggles of being an editor? Yeah.
I've started editing the Glory vlogs myself, Ricki, because she used to edit all their videos. I've edited all the shorts and the TikTok videos, and she used to do the long term. But she's been taking a break, but it's time for her to stop taking a break.
I needed a break.
I don't do any of it. So I leave that all to him. I will make a TikTok.
She does awesome pictures. She does awesome pictures, and then she makes Instagrams and TikToks off of them.
Yeah.
And I asked her to do them for me, and she's like, "Nah, I'm good."
But I did mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty. I mean, I do all the TikToks. We're pretty big on TikTok, though. I mean, we're done pretty well with that.
I don't know how to do TikTok.
She don't even know how to do it.
No.
She's a communications major.
I like that TikTok was not a thing when I was in college. So do not throw that at me. Thank you. Paul's here.
Hey, Paul.
What's going on, Paul?
Howdy. Paul's going to be in Helen. There's
We're
a lot
gonna
of
be
things
in Helen as well.
Have y'all going to Helen in March?
I'm going in on Wednesday.
Perhaps. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Helen?
Nope.
Yeah, Wednesday. When you go, the town is tiny, but go on the outskirts. Like go look at like Anna Ruby Falls and places like that. I mean, some really beautiful areas right outside of Helen too to kind of see. And Brasstown Bald, BALD Bald. That you go there on a clear day, you can see. Supposedly you can see several states from the top of that mountain. So it's really neat.
Okay.
But take a lunch when you go to Brasstown Bald because it takes a while to get there, and there's nothing around it to eat. So we always just pack a lunch because they have picnic tables and have a picnic, and then see the rest of it. Hello to Down Under Cruises.
Hello. What were you saying, Mike?
I'm sorry, Mike.
We go to a place in Tennessee where you can go up on the top of an observation tower, and I think you can see like a couple different states or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like this is, and it's really, really, it's neat up there because they have a museum at the top of the mountain too. So it's a really neat thing to see.
Don't take a drone up there though.
Yeah, don't take a drone because they'll take it away from you.
Yeah, the state rangers will
take it from you.
We have witnessed it. Not us. We didn't do it.
Do you have a drone too?
No, we do not need a drone.
I want a drone.
What is on Mike's list?
There are actual licenses that you can get to fly a drone that you could carry with you.
Yeah, technically, if you're monetized and you're putting drone footage in your in your things that you're supposed to be licensed. From what I was told by, I learned that from Desert Adventures in Arizona. He said the license is somewhere around $100, and then the training is somewhere around $100 because it's like a FAA license.
Yeah, I learned that from Kara and Nate. Have you ever watched them?
No.
They're real big YouTubers, but they talked about that too.
Well, they were talking about how they had somebody watch their video and report them to the National Park Services for not having a license, but also stating that they were making money off of a video for footage taken in the park, and there was a rule passed, like a law passed, that people can post footage from the national parks after that.
Yeah.
Ricky's here.
Let me holla at you, Ricki Ocean. Good to see you.
Yep. Cruising with Keith.
Hello, Cruising with Keith. Good to see you. On our embarkation day sail away party video, there's a video of Ricki and me dancing.
Ricki was the first face I saw because of FaceTime.
Yeah, I FaceTimed Joanna so she could see Ricki.
Where was I? I was like at work and I was just looking at you like
he's going, let me holla at you.
I was like, where are you? Like, I love you, but I am at work.
No, you were at work. It was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday?
Yeah.
Was I asleep?
You've probably been asleep.
I was like, I'm in the middle of something. I don't remember what it was.
All right. So Ricki and Mike, what do you think is the easiest thing about having a YouTube channel, and what's the hardest thing about having a YouTube channel?
My husband does everything.
Yeah.
That's why it's easy.
It's easy.
So as far as for me, as far as content goes, easiest is shorts. I can crank out a bunch of shorts in no time. And so when I'm recording stuff, I go ahead and record both ways. If it's something I think I'm going to use for a short, and then I do it the opposite way, in just in case I want to add it in from my vlog. I don't normally do vlogs like normal people. I normally just videotape the experience. I'm going to try to start doing some vlogs of each day, because I'm sure I have some footage from the booze cruise that people would like to see. I just got to get used to it, because I voice over all my room tours and everything. So I just got to branch out a little bit more than what I had been.
So you mean taking the camera and face it towards yourself and talking to it?
Exactly. And then as far as the hardest part, editing. Editing full-length videos. Yeah.
You wouldn't know because you haven't edited in 3 months.
2 months. 2 months. I took a break.
Which you starting on Sunday.
Oh.
We have vlogs like we have
from January.
She never did the video. She and William and Hannah take a father-daughter trip usually every year. Mm-hmm. And they took a father-daughter trip last January to New York City, and so that hasn't been edited.
You know, I was looking at that footage, and that's really good footage.
I know, you should have put it together. And then she and I went to Disneyland together. And that's good footage too.
There's something in my eye.
So anyway, she's gonna crank it out, right, Hannah?
On a wing and a prayer. On a wing and a prayer.
That's all we can ask for.
Huh?
So that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
Prayer.
Because it's Christmas and it's busy at work.
You told me let you get finished with November. She was in her best friend's wedding, and then you would start back again.
Did I say that?
It's December.
Yeah,
it is.
Santa Scott's here. You're like, what?
Santa Scott's here? Santa's here.
Well,
hi, Santa Scott. I know him. It's Santa.
I know him.
Hey, Holly. Good to see you. So if you had to choose, each of y'all can answer this, the favorite of all the videos on your channel, what's your favorite and why?
Mike?
My wife has probably only seen 5 of my videos.
He's being generous, to be quite
honest. It's like my kids. Like, my kids will ask me about things, and I'm like, I have a YouTube channel, right? And I've already done your own. But Probably some of my Disney stuff. I did a video for the Splash Mountain, so now I have a Splash Mountain video, and it's of course gone. So
Yeah.
I'll have something to look back on as far as that goes. But yeah, probably one of those.
So you can look back at like for nostalgia purposes. Have y'all been to Disneyland, or y'all just do Disney World?
Nah, Disney World. That's only.
Yeah, we did Disneyland right before I went on the booze cruise, and I like it because of the nostalgia there. Don't you?
Yeah, but it is like shoulder to shoulder with everybody.
It was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
When we went, we've been there before where it wasn't that crowded.
Yeah.
But it was crowded
yeah.
when we went. It was hot too.
Yeah, but I really liked the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like Nightmare Before Christmas, they make the Haunted Mansion there. Like a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. But also the Guardians of the Galaxy. Were you about to hit me?
Huh? No.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me to shut up.
It was not.
She sometimes
this handle thing was bothering me.
She sometimes
This table has
she
this thing
sometimes
that
she hits me with the table to tell me to shut up.
I do that to William too.
I was like, were you about to hit me?
No, this thing was bothering me.
I was gonna say the Guardian of the Galaxy's ride in Tower of Terror is amazing. And I love
Yeah,
it.
they read it. Yeah, that's really cool.
I'll shut up now.
You don't have to listen touching you.
Now y'all been to Disney World, right?
Yeah, she did an internship at Disney World when she was in college for a semester. She
Now,
worked.
have
in
y'all
the
done the Guardians down there?
No,
but somebody wants to go.
I'm itching to go back to Disney World. I haven't been to Disney World since 2016. Yeah. No, for your birthday. Yeah, 2016. So I'm itching to go back, and I want to go in I thought I want to go in January because I like the crowds of us. Not Martin Luther King weekend, but the other parts of January. And of course, it's not as hot. The weather's better, so that's when I want to go. So I think I want to go in January 2025. That's what I think I want to go.
We go down the week before Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving week is like one of the busy week there is. So the week before is actually pretty empty. So we do Disney. We were doing it every year, so we do Disney one year and then we do Universal the next year, and just flip-flop back and forth. This year we ended up going to Tennessee, but my daughter said she'd like to go back to Disney next year, so I think we're going back to Disney next year.
So which one do you like, both of you? Which do you like better, Universal or Disney?
Disney.
Yeah, I like Universal, but all the rides that I had nostalgic for when I was a kid are all gone now, like Back to the Future and the old Kong and stuff. So, I just like the theming, on that Disney does, like for Star Wars Land and all that.
Yeah, when we loved E.T., the ride E.T., and when we got off the E.T. ride last time we were there, they came up and gave us this survey about the E.T. ride, and Hannah's like, "I hope this doesn't mean they're getting rid of it," because I love that ride.
The first time you see E.T. come out of that little basket up front, so cute.
Just makes your day, doesn't it?
He's just a cute little alien. He's just precious, extraterrestrial.
All right.
What is that noise?
My foot is on this chair right here. God, you're so extra today.
I'm like, there is something growling in the wall.
There's nothing growling in the wall. Of course, we all sailed on the Carnival and Glory today. If you on the
today,
no, I'm sorry, on the booze cruise. If there's one sentence that you could say to summarize that cruise, what would you say?
Mike, you want to give him your sentence? No?
I would say I had it worded. Now I can't remember exactly how I worded it. Just there was always something to do. Yeah. So no matter where you went, we had enough people on there to where you couldn't walk from one end of the ship to the other without running into somebody from our group. So you could always strike up a conversation with them, or just have fun. So
So, Ricki, what did you think about it?
It was so funny when him and I discussed this yesterday. My original response was going to be, it's an experience I will never forget. That is for certain. Even the parts that are spotty, to say the least, after the bar crawl. But yeah, it was a really good time.
It was a good time. And yeah, I feel like we were the same way. Like if we ever wanted to have dinner with, there was always somebody to have dinner with for sure. I mean, it was just a great group, and we really loved everybody in the group. I mean, it just like you felt like family at the end of it. It was so fun.
Marsha said ginger violence.
Ginger violence.
Says the one with a damn it doll.
I know, right? Her and Cindy are the ones that they brought them on the cruise too. They're damn it dolls. Hey, J&N Travels, great to see y'all. I think John and Nancy definitely need to come back to Helen. That was fun. We got to see them there.
Yeah.
Seems like we're going to have a lot of people.
Yeah, we are. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the biggest group we've ever had in Helen.
Somebody said that Darian needs to tell the ice cream shop people to expand the shop before we get there.
That's right.
And
or we all can take shifts at the ice cream shop.
It's like they're gonna
it's tiny.
It has like 3 tables inside, so I think it just needs to come in waves. Like you come at 3, you come at 3:30.
Sign us all times to go to the ice cream shop. They have boozy ice cream too, which is good.
Yeah.
And also the restaurant. They should just take over the whole restaurant. They should just close it for us.
I want to say Darian or Blaine said that they talked about expanding the restaurant this year. Maybe putting a tent out front or something. Some way they were going to expand the restaurant. I thought they said that in one of their things.
It snowed.
Yeah, it snowed when we were there 2 years ago.
Wow.
And we were staying on an Airbnb, like at the top of this mountain. And
It was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. And I had to call. I mean, I think I called him on Messenger, I think. And I was like, Blaine, are we gonna be able to make it down the mountain? Have you been in the roads lately? He was like, yeah.
Blaine took the RV, right?
Yeah, because he was at the campground, and he said, yeah, he had just been on that road, and it was safe because that's it was a very windy road to come down to Helen.
I love that Airbnb. I want to stay there again.
Yeah. Well, this time we're staying at the Hellendorf, though. We've never stayed at Hellendorf before. Yeah. But last year, Marsha and Kurt stayed there, and I realized how close it is to everything. Like you can just walk to the downtown area, and there's a really good margarita bar across the street that has live music. So
don't tell my wife.
We will have Ricki with us because the girls go across the street to the margarita deck, and you go there, and they have live music, line dancing, really cheap drinks, and it's really nice. And it's across the street from the bar. Or from the hotel.
From the bar.
The bar is across the street from the hotel. We can have our own bar crawl again.
There you go. Because we'll be crawling back to the hotel.
You honestly can have a bar crawl there because you can walk the whole town.
Yeah. From the
except Big Daddy's is quite far.
Yeah, Big Daddy's is quite far. But the Troll Tavern and all that's right there.
Like we gotta go.
We gotta cross the street. We
just don't fall in the river.
Don't fall in the river and hold hands when we cross the street. Look both ways.
Yep. We are working on the expansion for the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay, dokie.
Are you gonna make sure it's warm if we're gonna eat outside? Because it was cold 2 years ago.
Marsha said yes.
Marsha said she's all for the margarita deck. Marsha and
I love the thought of bar crossing and Portland.
Right? We can make it happen. We'll put Ricki in charge of it. Yes, we're staying. Hannah, we were bringing Mimi, my mother, with us. So we have Hannah, Mimi, and I at Hellendorf. William's staying home with dogs. But we're staying at Hellendorf. So, what is your favorite cruise ship that you've sailed on so far?
Wonder.
Wonder.
Is that Disney?
Hannah
says Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean. Wonder of the Seas.
Wonder of the Seas.
Is there a Disney one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I think there is.
On Disney.
Yeah.
That was the very first cruise ship you ever sailed on was Disney Wonder. When you were 7.
The only cruise ship I found up on.
The only cruise ship you got seasick on.
Yep.
I thought when we were taking her for her first cruise on the Disney cruise.
I'm so sorry. I have no filter. You've never talked to me in like person, but you've seen it. Oh, God.
I think
Every
your mom
week.
can tell you that I'm very tame on here compared to what I normally am.
I do not have a filter, but sometimes my coworkers watch this. So hello.
When I met you, Ricki, I thought you and Hannah would be the best of friends.
Yep.
Because Ricki is very, like, she has a good dry sense of humor like you. But I don't know if Ricki probably has better filter than you.
No, she doesn't have a filter. Her face shows everything.
Jarrell looks at me. That's my boyfriend. He said, Hannah, the one thing I don't ever want you to change is your face when you like have something on your mind or you think something's disgusting. Because I have this face like, no. And he finds that so funny.
And Ricki also loves to read.
Well, what book are you on now? Do you have a book that you're reading currently?
I'm in between like 5 books that I'm reading currently. So it's a little difficult between the 2 apps I have on my phone and the multiple that are on my nightstand stacked up.
Same. I'm currently reading.
Frida McFadden, I've been into her quite a bit here lately.
Yeah.
What are you currently reading, Hannah?
I have to enunciate this because I do not want it to be mistaken. Hex, like a witch, like hex, education. Do you get the pun? Hex, education.
No.
I get it.
Huh?
I get it.
Explain it to me, Hannah.
I can't.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. I mean, I get the pun.
Oh my God.
I get that. But I thought there was something about the. Okay, never mind. I'm too literal. You just don't understand me.
It's about some witches that would just go together.
Gotcha.
Yep. If there's witches, Hannah will read it. That is just the basic.
And she's not a witch, though. She does love Jesus. I tell people that all the time. So, what is you've also vlogged land-based vacations. What is your favorite land-based vacation you've taken?
Mine's Tennessee. Actually, yeah, Tennessee.
Yeah, besides Disney, it's Tennessee. Disney, we don't stay at the Disney resorts. We stay at Bonnet Creek down there near it. So we still do resort hopping. We'll go down there and we'll hit the different Disney resorts. But we really enjoyed going to Tennessee as well, to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area.
We haven't been there so long.
I've been there more recently than you.
Yeah, we need to go. Have y'all done Dollywood?
Yeah, we just did Dollywood. We've done it 3 times, I think, now.
Is their apple pie good? I've heard their apple pie is good.
So we didn't try the apple pie, but we have, and I have the pictures of it. They were selling slices of the apple pie, and the apple pie was like this thick. Like it was massive. But they were selling, you could either buy the whole pie for $300. That is not an exaggeration. I have pictures of the pricing. Or you can buy it by the slice for like $20.
At the concession stand?
At the little place. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the picture.
It was a massive pie.
Huge.
It had to be.
Yeah, the piece will feed over more than 2 people or more.
Not Jarrell Jones.
Her boyfriend loves apple pie.
Whenever he's like,
Lord,
he's like, I'll come over as long as you have apple pie. Mrs. Smith's apple pie in the freezer.
So I'm gonna see. Oh, my blur is on. Hold on. Y'all are gonna see my very, very industrial office. Hold on.
I remember my first time.
I'm looking at
Nobody asked you for your opinion.
There it is. 25
pounds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jarrell would eat that.
Yeah.
Jarrell would eat that in 2 days.
Her boyfriend loves apple pie. So did you try it? You didn't try it?
No.
I think we
I was
had apple
laughing at-
pie or something at the all-you-can-eat restaurant in there. The one time we ate there,
Maybe the one time, but I seriously doubt it was this pie.
it was not that. No,
It could not have been this pie.
it was like apple cobbler or something.
So like there's like this food YouTube channel. It's like a food blog channel, and they go to like different theme parks and they try like the most well-known food in the theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
And so they talked about the apple pie at Dollywood. And I'm like, what is so good about this apple
So
pie?
big. Expensive.
Big apple pie. God.
So what are your upcoming travel plans?
Well,
Where are we going next weekend?
next weekend we're doing Busch Gardens, Williamsburg with Kurt and Marcia and Josh and Chastity.
Oh, fun.
Christmas Town. And then in January we have Icon of the Seas first sailing.
Nice.
So fun fact, Mom's honeymoon was in Busch Gardens.
Yeah, William and I, we got married, went to Busch Gardens for a honeymoon 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
We-
I got to take this.
Okay. Thank you for being here, Ricki.
Just in case.
We really enjoyed Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
They keep that park nice and clean.
Mhm.
It's very well themed.
It is very
Yeah.
well themed, yeah.
Now, explain to me, while William Reese, walking around this theme park, decided he wanted to eat sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I mean, that
That
was
was a random thought you just had.
well, that is, I was thinking food and theme parks. I'm so sorry. Welcome to my brain. But that when you go to a theme park, I understand like it's like European and there's like a Germany section.
There's a beer hall.
So we went to the beer hall, and this man sits down and eats some sauerkraut in front of me, and I'm like, he's gonna regret that. in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
And the
especially if
bratwurst.
it's summertime.
It was July.
It was July. We took her there
Yeah.
for her birthday in July.
Yeah, and then we were like, oh, let's go ride a roller coaster. He was like, I
I
can't.
can't. And we rode Verbolten, and we did not know what happened. We're not going to say on here for people to take the surprise away. We didn't know what happened when you went into the building for
Yeah.
Verbolten. And
There was children in front of us.
there was children in front of us, and some very bad words came out of my mouth because I had no idea that was going to happen.
But isn't that your favorite roller coaster?
I love that roller coaster.
Yeah,
Did they
it's
still
probably my
have the
favorite one in the park.
Did they still have the Griffin?
Yeah,
That was fun.
will you hang there for a second and then drop
Oh
down?
yeah.
Let me tell you, you don't realize how much like a drizzle, like rain, can hurt until you ride the Griffin and you're on the front row
like-
and it is smacking you in the face. I just remember that. I was like, there's little tiny bullets. So,
Yeah, I need to go back there too. There's so many places I need to
hold
go.
on.
I need to stop cruising so much and actually go to some land-based stuff.
The theme park sauerkraut. He liked it. It was good. And he didn't get food poisoning from it. But just sauerkraut is just not good for the tum-tum. Yummy sauerkraut and bratwurst.
An amusement park.
And let me tell you, people drink some beer up in there.
Oh yeah,
That beer hall, dang.
the big steins of it.
I did enjoy the Irish step dancing show.
Yeah.
In
Oh.
Ireland.
Yeah, we just went for
She just laughed
we
at
went
me.
for Halloween, Hollow Scream, whatever the hell it's called, but
Yeah.
it was everything was Halloween themed, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The first night it started pouring down rain, so we got one or two haunted houses in, and then had to stop, and then we came back the next night and finished them out. But yeah, we really enjoy it. We got season tickets now, so I know we're gonna hit it again next year for the Hollow Scream.
Mm. Yeah, I bet it's really pretty. It's decorated for
I
Christmas.
bet it is too.
Yeah,
So when are y'all going on the Icon?
that is January 27th.
Oh, that's exciting. That's really cool. Hannah's boyfriend worked on the sound system for the Icon.
Okay,
He's a sound
that's
engineer.
cool.
He didn't work on the ship. They actually had it. here. They were
They-
somewhere.
they
Where'd it
built-
go?
I don't remember. Sorry. They built the sound system in like a warehouse.
Yeah.
And then it was sent in parts to
Wherever the ship was being
the
built.
ship. And they had instructions and stuff like that
Yeah.
with it.
So he's never been on her boyfriend's never been on a cruise. And he says now that he was part of that, now he wants to go on the Icon.
I've never been on Royal Caribbean.
I've been on one
Oh,
Royal
okay.
Caribbean. I've been on
See, Royal's
Mariner.
our favorite.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. I've never been on Celebrity, Royal, a lot. I just have been on a lot.
I think Norwegian's my favorite.
Well, I have been on Norwegian twice.
Yeah, you liked it too.
Mm-hmm. I liked the little restaurant that had miso soup and French fries.
I wonder if it's still there because they renovated the Spirit.
That makes me so sad
they
because
totally renovated the
and fried rice. So this restaurant, random. Random.
Random sauce that Hannah has.
Yes. Hello. I was 11 years old. We went to Alaska, and this like one of their like counter service restaurants. All they served was fried rice, miso soup, and McDonald's like shoelace French fries style. You know, let me tell you, that is the best combination when you are cold and looking at glaciers.
And you're 11 years old.
And I'm on a balcony in my comforter eating fried rice, miso soup, and French fries.
Looking at glaciers. The life of
Well,
11-year-old.
Welcome to my brain.
I've only been on one Norwegian. It was the Breakaway for the Vloggers cruise. And I didn't care for the ship that much, but I did like the restaurants. We went, they have the Noodler or whatever it's called. It's a free Chinese restaurant. And then I went to, for specialty, I ended up going to teppanyaki. And we really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's
fun. And, but I liked Norwegians, the way they lay everything out, and I like the fact that they put the drink package in there and the buy one get one on the airfare and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was even able to, I did solo to the Vloggers cruise. I did it at the last minute, and even though I was by myself, they still give me half off my ticket.
Nice.
So my airfare was only $149 to go from Maryland to round trip from Maryland to New Orleans. So I couldn't beat that.
Yeah.
Did
you have a solo cabin?
No, I had a regular cabin.
Well, that's nice.
You want to try a solo cabin?
I kind of want to try doing a solo cruise. I don't know, just to get the experience of it. I don't know if I like it or not.
That was my first one. This last one, I took my son with me, so I wasn't by myself. But I miss not having my wife with me on the Vloggers cruise, just because I like to experience different things with family members.
Yeah.
So I still had a lot of fun. It's just different.
Yeah.
I think you wouldn't enjoy it if you didn't have like friends that you knew were going as well.
Yeah.
Because like if you're just gonna go and you don't know anybody like from the get-go, then you're gonna have to make friends and trust that you will like them.
Yeah. I think before I retired, because I'm retired now, but when I was working, like I had a very hectic job. I think I probably could have done a solo cruise, like just to get away and chill out kind of thing.
I think if you had like 4 books.
Yeah. You could just kind of chill out. Now I'm, I think I like cruising with William and Hannah.
I'm the best.
William's a good cruiser too now.
Okay. The reason why
William brings me coffee in the morning.
Well, I like to point out that I brought you coffee too.
You did.
I went to the coffee shop and got you coffee.
See, when I cruise with my mama, I'm the one that has to go do all the errands.
Anything. When we're on the Norwegian Joy, my butt is going to go get a latte.
I'm gonna give you my card. We're gonna have the package on the NCL Joy that has the unlimited
I don't need your card.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
You can get to.
Can you not? It's
I don't
unlimited.
know. I don't know if they can get to it at time or not.
Norwegian normally on Norwegian they let you get 2 drinks at a time, but I know that's just on the alcohol that I've done.
Yeah.
The Starbucks package might be a little bit different story.
Yeah.
I'll be like, do you want to have Laurie Reese? Do you come out here in her pajamas? Are you sure you want me to do that?
Is that a rough experience?
No, it's just like you are not happy if you do not have your hair and makeup done.
No, I don't leave anywhere without my hair and makeup done.
She will be like, you forced me out here in public. It's a scary experience.
That's the way my wife is.
She's beautiful without makeup and without her hair done, but she's not pleasant when she doesn't have it because she likes to be done up.
Yep.
So, what is your dream destination? Like, what's somewhere you want to go that you haven't been?
Well, Hawaii was one. We were supposed to go to Hawaii a couple years ago, and when the restart happened, Hawaii was one of the last ones to kind of release a lot of the restrictions. And I have a Wyndham timeshare too, so I'll go and stay places with Wyndham. And we had the place booked and everything, but the flights were going to be such a pain in the butt getting out there and then getting home. It was going to take 2 days essentially each way. So we'd end up making our trip would end up be shorter. And we said, nah, let's try to do it some other time. Now I know Bill Warmstrong Adventures, he's doing a Hawaiian cruise that's going to leave out of California and hit all kinds of different stops in Hawaii. And I wish I had the time to do it because that would be the ideal way to do it. Because the way we were going, we were only going to go to one island, and then we'd have to figure out if we were going to go to another one, what we'd have to do to get there.
Yeah.
We used to spend like a couple of weeks in Hawaii, like during like our summers when I was a kid. But there's enough to do on Oahu for like 2 weeks, but you need a car. So if you weren't to do the island hopping on the cruise, the biggest piece of advice is get a car because you want to road trip around the island.
Yeah, that was our favorite thing to do was to get in the car and just start riding, go see all the stuff, see all the local stuff. That was
the Walmarts are fun.
The Walmarts on Oahu are amazing.
Like you go in there and you see the whole like Spam aisle. You go to the next one, you got the coffee and you got macadamia nuts. It's like whole souvenir section.
We don't like Spam, but it's so interesting to see.
I like Spam on rice.
I don't like Spam. But to see all the assortment of Spam because it's hard for them to get fresh meat on the island. So the Spam is big and they have every flavor of Spam I've ever seen in my life. But the Hawaii, the Kona coffee aisle, it's just, I'm a coffee person. It's like heaven.
So whenever they wanted to take home gifts for like coworkers and stuff, they had the Kona coffee and then they had the macadamia nuts, like an aisle full of macadamia nuts, like chocolate covered macadamia nuts. And they would just put tons of it in a suitcase and then from Walmart. And it was much more cost effective.
The Kona coffee was $2.99 a bag.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that. So.
And they also had the Maui potato chips.
Yeah. You don't want potatoes in your suitcase.
No, those will explode in the suitcase.
Yeah. We were going to stay on Kona, but I wanted to go do like the Jurassic Park. There's a tour that takes you around all the different places that they filmed Jurassic Park. Yeah. And that's something I would like to do at some point.
Yeah. When we were on Oahu, that's when they were filming Lost. Remember? Then you can see where they're filming Lost. It was kind of cool.
We tried to do like the whole perimeter of Oahu, but we were stopped because it was like there wasn't any road. But when we looked down, it was like that was like filming. The film set.
Yeah,
down there.
They stopped. Yeah,
you're gonna have to turn around.
Yeah. So we're about to have to go, Mike, because we have Mike from Lovey's Fat Life. Oh, good. So we don't have. Okay, Meg just said we don't, so we can wrap it up with you. We don't have to rush wrap it up with you.
Okay.
So Will G says his dad built one of the Walmarts there. That's so cool.
No, that's cool.
The Walmarts are so good.
Well, I don't even go to Walmart at home, but at Walmart in Hawaii is totally different.
And that is another tip. Second tip: go to Walmart to get your souvenirs.
Yeah, and they have a flea market at the Hawaiian Bowl with the University of Hawaii Stadium.
Is it that?
I don't remember. It's the University of Hawaii Stadium on the outside of it, the parking area. They have a flea market, and we would actually go there and get a piece of beautiful luggage from there. They had souvenirs, and that was how we take everything home. We just get an extra piece of luggage and take everything home.
She would also buy my school clothes there.
Yeah, they had like Ross and Marshalls there because we stayed there. My father had a business there. That's why we were spending the summers there. But the Ross and the Marshalls and the Ross, yeah, they had like their clothes were like dirt cheap, I guess, because they're closer to the Asian market. I don't know, but I would take in that suitcase. I'd put all her back to school clothes because they were so cheap. We didn't just go to Hawaii to shop, but we did get a lot of good shopping.
You're with your sister, of course. You went to Hawaii to shop.
Well, who else did you meet famous?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
We met Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
My aunt was obsessed with him at the time, and she was like,
His show was popular.
He was like, we have to go to Dakine Bail Bonds. So this woman takes me to a bail bonds office.
You met him.
To meet this man. And when I tell you this woman, so we went into the office. He's not there. We leave, get in the car, start driving away, and then we see him in his car driving back to the office, and she's pointing at him, and he's pointing back like, hi.
He stopped and pointed and was like, hey.
And then that woman did so many illegal turns
to get back
to that office, and she swears she didn't. I'm like, Jennifer McNamara, you do not know how to drive.
He did some U-turns in the middle of the road.
See, at least he met with you. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen Pawn Stars.
I was about to say
the pawn shop that's out in Vegas. I'm on one of the episodes. Ricki and I are on one of the episodes in the background. And so we went in there on my birthday, and we went in the shop to see if we see anybody. We go in the shop, they're like, no one works here. They just come and film the show here.
Oh.
We're like, okay, well, is there any chance that we can come back? It's his birthday and everything. So they finally said, okay, yeah, just come back tomorrow, 9:00 in the morning, and we'll get you on the taping. So we get back there, and they let us in. We have to sign all kinds of release forms and everything. And then they tell us where we're allowed to walk in the store and where we're not allowed to walk in the store. And then they say, okay, don't make any eye contact or make any weird movements to look at the people. So then they say action, and Rick comes out, does his little skit. It took us like 2 hours to do a 5-minute segment.
Oh man.
And as soon as it's done, he walks right back in the back, doesn't say hi to anybody, doesn't shake hands, nothing. I was like, man, I thought for sure we'd be able to at least meet the people.
Yeah.
No.
Well, when he came into Bell Bond's place, Dog came from the back and went to a back entrance, and we went, of course, to the front because we weren't on the back entrance. And my sister was like, "We just saw him. He just got here." And they're like, "Well, he has a meeting coming up or something like that." They were trying to get us to scoot on, and all of a sudden, his door opens, and you ever seen he wears all these rings and stuff. He saw his hand, and he came out and he goes, "The Lord told me I need to come out and meet y'all." And he sat, and then he told one of his guys there, he goes, "Watch the door, don't let anybody come in." And he sat there and talked to her, especially for like 15 minutes. I mean, he was super nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very nice to her.
We saw us cut traffic off.
He probably thought that's the people that cut the traffic off to get to. But he was really nice. He was asking her about what she wanted to be when she grew up, and asked, and you wanted to be an architect at the time. And he started talking about Frank Lloyd Wright. He's very smart, It was like, that was he was super nice.
That was like the height of his television show.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
I have one more question for you, and you kind of touched on it at the beginning, but what is the ultimate goal for your channel?
Goal is to make a little bit of money, like on a regular basis, coming in to where it maybe pays for a cruise or something each year, or somewhere around in there. Nothing. I understand that we're not going to get rich off of this, but at least it might help with one thing or another. So.
Yeah.
Vacation.
Huh?
Vacation.
I know. Sometimes if you look about what you put into it, you really don't make very much off of it.
No.
Yeah. It's also good to look back at the memories of it all. You know,
Yeah.
we also like looking back at see how things have changed as far as our vlogging styles and some of our first videos are kind of funny.
The close-up I did on my face during our first series in Washington, D.C. was bad. Like, all you saw was this much of my face.
I still have that problem. I need to, like, when I'm talking to the camera, I just hold it, you know. I need to start putting it on the tripod and kind of sitting back a little bit.
Or zoom out.
It is zoomed out. It's just that camera.
Oh.
But, yeah. I think there's always time to improve on things.
You will never be 100% perfect.
No. And you can't be super critical of yourself at all. There's just no way. Which I am sometimes, but you just be you.
I edit out the stuff I'm critical about.
So are you saying, Mike, that your next vlogs you're going to be on the camera talking?
I'm going to try. Well, I have so much stuff right now that I need to do. I mean, I haven't even put out videos from Wonder of the Seas from the fourth sailing of Wonder 2 years ago. So I mean, I have a lot of stuff built up that I need to put out. So I would like to try to start doing that. I kind of did one on the Vloggers Cruise when we went to do the sloths and monkeys. I talked to the camera on the way down the dock with we were with Huddle Adventures, and I was messing with them the whole time on the way down the pier. So
yeah,
my number one piece of advice, and I'm nowhere near of an expert, but I am not a huge person that's comfortable with talking to myself in public. But it's nice to, as the editor side of me, I call it the transitions, where you're like, hey, we're heading to this place now, so that way you don't have to like explain it like via like captions on the screen. We moved locations.
Yeah.
So I call it the transition talk.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be perfect at it. Just have fun with it. If you're not having fun, don't do it. That's how I feel. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for being here. We appreciate it. And William and I just love you and Ricki on the cruise. I mean, we reflect a lot. You know, we'll sit and talk about the trip and everything. And he was like, Ricki reminds me of you and Hannah, and Mike reminds me of me, kind of quiet, but at the same time always thinking and, enjoying the conversation. So
yep. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate you bring us on. And we can't wait to cruise with y'all again in the future.
Yeah. Well, we will. I promise. We'll eventually cruise together again. But those of you that are in the chat that stuck around with us, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to ask Hannah to close us out.
Thank you to those who stay to the end. Y'all are the real MVP. But like we always say at the end of the live streams, we hope you all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on. Bye. 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 Bye.